Yo, what's up YouTube? It is Millennium. I am back from the dead. Just kidding, I never really died. I've just been busy with life, work, all that stuff. Streaming is just a hobby of mine, and also doing YouTube is a hobby. But anyways, I got a spicy video for you guys today. This game had an update on the 11th, June 11th. They introduced new characters, as you can see in the bottom right, or in the middle right. They brought us Maria, new victim, survivor, however you want to call it. And they brought us Hans, a new family member, a new killer, again, however you want to call it, as well as a bundle and some outfit packs. And also this game got a very nice gameplay changes. They remove randomness from the skill tree, which is a W. It's a huge win. Why? Now you don't have to spend 10 hours looking for perks that you probably might not get, and yeah. So now every perk is guaranteed, depending on the route that you go. And there's two characters in particular that got, I guess, a buff when it comes to blood builds. Blood builds are back, guys, and they're actually better than ever. Let's get right into it. I'll explain. First off, let's start with our boy Johnny. Everybody knows that his ability is very bad for tracking. Like, it's only good to look around and see if there's footprints to kind of figure out if there's anybody around you, right? But when it comes to actually tracking, using your ability and following the footsteps, that aspect sucks. You cannot really find a victim like that anymore, because if they are crouching while you do that, the footprints will just disappear. You cannot track them. It's kind of bad. But thankfully, with this new update, now Johnny has another purpose, and it's basically to farm blood off of victims. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the skill tree first. You're gonna want to go right up the middle. You're gonna need Blood Banker. It's always gonna be here, thanks to the new update. You go up, take a left, Surgical. This is very important because Johnny's really good at hitting victims, and with this, you're basically just gonna farm blood like crazy off of them. You go up, you take another left, and this is a brand new perk that changes everything. This perk right here on top of Surgical, you receive 80% more blood from landing hits on victims, but you get less blood from blood buckets. That is fine, because this means if you stack Fresh is Best with Surgical, you're getting almost 200% more blood, almost 2 times more blood per hit, which means in like 3, 4, maybe 5 hits, you'll have max blood and you can just beat Gramps. And by the way, with this build, you have 178 blood that you can basically bank. And you don't need to go for buckets, you just go for the victims, you try and hit them as much as possible. If you get the kill, great, you got the kill, and then you just move on and you feed Gramps. If you don't get the kill, you are still gonna get a bunch of blood. You regroup, you fall back, feed Grandpa, and you rinse and repeat. And basically, this just allows Johnny to be a blood farmer. I call it the blood farmer Johnny. But I know a lot of people have made a video on this already now. However, I don't think people understand that Hitchhiker is also a lot better at collecting blood than he used to. And keep in mind, Hitchhiker has traps. He can make sure that Grandpa does not get stabbed, aka he can make sure Grandpa does not lose levels. And right here, if you go on the right side, you'll have Universal Donor. It's always going to be there, by the way. You go up, you take a left. I know a lot of people like Dracula, but hear me out. You take a left. And here you have Fresh is Best. Again, brand new perk, brand new way to play. Recently got introduced. You get this perk. Again, each time you hit a victim, you get a lot of blood. And then surgical as well. I only have a level 2, but. And then Johnny doesn't have universal donor, but Hitchhiker does. With this build and these attributes on Hitchhiker, you pick up 3 buckets blood. That's 1 level. You hit a victim like 3 or 4 times. That's another level. And you're not able to bank as much blood as Johnny by 30. It's the only difference is like 30 blood. But you can max out your blood harvesting, and you have the ability to both get what's it called? Get blood from the buckets, or you know, hit victims. So you have that choice. Now, if you feel like it's counterproductive, right? Because Fresh is Best at max, it takes 40% less blood from blood buckets. Universal donor kind of counters the downside, right? But if you don't care about blood buckets, you can just run either Fire Up or Unrelenting. You can run any of those, or Wireframe. You can run Wireframe, so you can, if you're chasing a victim and you really want to like stay on them and get more blood or whatever, you can run Wireframe. You also have, again, Fired Up makes it so your stamina regenerates faster. That's always a plus. But basically, blood builds got a buff. Now you don't really need to go for buckets anymore. You can just hit victims, and that's good enough to get Grandpa maxed out. If victims wanna like get all up in your face and give you hits, they're just gonna make it harder on themselves, because you're just gonna feed Grandpa and he's just gonna skyrocket. But yeah, this new perk, Fresh is Best, it has a downside. You cannot collect blood from buckets, but on Hitchhiker specifically, you can counter this with Universal Donor. And again, if you don't care about buckets, you have other options. You have Wireframe with the blood, you have Unrelenting with the blood, and then you have Fire Up. So you have stamina perks at your disposal, on top of being able to defend Grandpa and make sure your teammates get all of the Grandpa perks to be able to essentially win the game. So these two, in my opinion, got huge buffs. And yeah, I would call it Blood Banker Johnny and Blood Banker Hitchhiker. Those are the names of the builds. It's honestly insane. And yeah, they added a new perk, and I'm honestly hoping they don't nerf it too soon. So guys, a little edit to my video. Turns out this is the best build for Hitchhiker. So you take the Dracula route. I was actually wrong with the previous route. Dracula for Hitchhiker is way better, because most people will close encounter Hitchhiker just to like avoid him. And if you run Dracula with Universal Donor and Surgical, you can get Grandpa started pretty quickly and keep it going super quickly. So with Universal Donor, you get 3 buckets at the beginning, and that's Grandpa level 1. And then you trap Gramps, and then if they try to go for him, you keep farming blood with Surgical. And if they try and close encounter you, you keep farming blood with this. If you win the close encounter, you get 70% more blood. And the off chance that you lose, you will probably not lose that big of a deal, because you still get 40 blood out of it. So either way, whatever happens in the game with this build, you will be able to keep Grandpa flowing, make him more powerful, and at the same time protect him. So yeah, guys, this is the best build for Hitchhiker when it comes to blood harvesting. Again, 50 blood, and then 1 extra point you can put it on savagery or endurance, doesn't really matter. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. Alright, Blood Banker Johnny on the slaughterhouse. Let's go. As you guys can see, we have 178 blood on the right side. That is the max blood that we can carry, thanks to our perks. Alright, so they made a mistake. They woke up Grandpa immediately. That means we can come into the basement and start farming some blood.
Look now.
Alright,
Where did
fine.
you go?
So we can't get her yet, but we might as well get some points in the meantime. There's double XP. Usually double XP happens on the weekends for this game. Does she go back? Oh, she had bone scrap. Unlucky. Alright, if we don't get a hit in like the next 20 seconds, I'm just gonna leave her. We're here. The fuck? Okay, Anna's... Even if she escapes now, we have max blood, so... Okay, so she won that. That is fine. We have 178 blood. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to Grandpa, give the blood to him, and just keep looking for people. This is the good thing about this build. Even if you don't guarantee a kill, you still get value out of it, right? So.
It always tastes best when it's fresh, don't it?
Give the blood. We heard someone coming upstairs. Let's see.
Time to play.
And of course, she's just sitting at the gaps. I'm not surprised. More bone scrap. Unlucky. Okay. Choose fight. Yeah, it has to be choose fight. I'm literally stunned for ages. Alright, well, sadly we did not get anything, not even a hit. So we're just gonna go back upstairs. We can't risk them getting past us and getting away, so... This Hans is a bit silly. He has no idea what he's doing. Okay, well... Right. Okay. Maybe one day I can play the video game without having taunt people. Dude, holy shit. Okay, I'm the one who got her. That's huge. Because then now I get full blood. And I got 178. Nice. Okay, we got a kill. Huge. Now we go back to grounds, get all of our perks. And we rinse and repeat. This is literally how you play Johnny now. Well, one of the ways. You have two ways of playing Johnny. Just go for scout, violence, all that stuff. Or you can just get Grandpa maxed out super quickly. And help your teammates get their perks.
I was actually kind of fond of that girl. I didn't really... This is pointless, you know. Quit stalling.
I'm gonna cut her off going from the slaughterhouse. But yeah, this build is insane, dude. I don't know what to tell you. This build is good for getting points, especially during double XP like now. Like, the more you level up Grandpa, the more XP you get. And it's just good in general if you're trying to like, make Grandpa stronger. So. Connie must be opening a slaughterhouse. She has 3,000 points. She opened up slaughterhouse. Oh wait, there's a shop here. Let's see if she's here. I'm gonna check anyway. There's a trap there, but I'm going to check anyway. No, she's not in slaughterhouse. She's at Genside. Okay, Grandpa's maxed out. We have 5,000, and she escaped. But I mean, almost 5,000 points, 1 kill. All right, Blood Banker, Hitchhiker. Let's go. See how much blood we are gonna get. 29. Actually, that's no longer worth it. It's like 4 buckets. That's too long. Yeah. It's better to just like go for hits, ain't it? So 4 buckets now. It used to be 3, but now it's 4. Gramps is right here. That's huge. So we're gonna set our traps right next to Gramps, and then set him up on fuse. That way, if people try to level him down, then they're gonna have a hard time with it.
This'll catch him.
Oh, somebody already died. Okay. Somebody is already dead. Crazy. We need 1 more blood bucket and we should be okay. There you go.
All you need's a little blood. Perk you right
So with
up.
Hitchhiker, it's a bit more slow because you can't just rush into the basement. You have to like set up your traps. Otherwise, then you don't really get value, right? But I feel like once you do set up your traps in the right spots, if victims make a mistake and they step on them, it's free blood for you. So yeah. What the fudge?
You've been chosen. I told you to stay out of my flowers.
You ever had head cheese? It's good.
Okay, we found someone. 2 hits, 77 blood. 3 hits, and we're basically maxed. Like, I'm trying to swing to the side and I can't. I think she knows that. Yeah, she knows that. Okay. Alright, well. I'm maxed on blood. I'm not gonna let this blood go to waste. So we hit her a bunch of times. We're gonna feed Gramps, and then after that we're just gonna keep on chasing. She's still here, that's crazy. She's still there. We already have 100 more blood, by the way. And with this, Grandpa is maxed out. And again, if they try to stab him, they're gonna have a hard time. We're gonna let our teammates know. Grandpa's maxed out. GP level 5. Grandpa level 5. There we go. Maxed out. And now we see where everybody is. There is someone in Slaughterhouse, and I'm going over there right now to stop it. Did they go through? Yeah, they went through. Unfortunately, they went through, but...
Where'd you scurry off to now? I might be saving you for Grandpa.
I can't believe that my swing missed. And he got it off because my swing missed. Inform our teammates. If I keep you here, you're gonna die. I hope you know that. What's up, Leland? That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so at least he didn't get out. That's something. Grandpa's still maxed out, which means we're still gonna see everywhere they go, which is good for us. Once again, you might want to switch out Universal Donor for something else. I thought it was going to be worth running, but unfortunately, it's better to just go for hits on people. It's more effective. There you go. Alright, so he's still in the basement. So we're gonna go for him. I'm gonna force him to waste his stamina. Okay. I'm going to force him to waste his stamina, and hopefully he runs out, and then he dies. This fight. He's going the wrong way. Bro, he just wins every single one. Holy. Nice. GG. GG. Thank you, Leatherface, for helping me. As you can see, guys, my perks are not maxed out yet. I brought Universal Donor thinking it was going to do something. Turns out, getting blood from buckets, even with Universal Donor, it's just not worth it. So, in any case, just switch out Universal Donor for either wireframe so you can chase people faster, or if you really, really, really care about your stamina, then bring Unrelenting or Fire Up. If you bring any of these three perks, it will help you out in chase. And yeah, that's basically it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.